If you know how it is here in the state of Hawaii, you know that Hawaii is unfortunately known for some pretty good things, but also some pretty bad things. And the one thing that Hawaii is known for is having one of the worst states to live in when it comes to traffic and traffic related deaths. And today I wanted to talk about something that was in the works and was actually reported like almost like half a week ago now about how the rules of the road test is now going to be part of consideration now when it comes to renewing your driver's license. And I want to talk about this because this not only hits pretty big and home for me personally here as someone who's grew up here in the state of Hawaii, but I feel like this is something that when looking at this, I feel like this should be something that should be enforced in not just Hawaii itself, but to honestly all states in general. And look, call me crazy, right? But given like where Hawaii is known for and the reputation has been, Hawaii has been like again, it's not a place where it's all rainbows and sunshines at the end of the day. You're always going to be hit with nuts to bunch traffic from top to bottom, and everyone here in Hawaii and I myself can tell you that rush hour traffic sucks major ass to the point that there are tons and tons of accidents that occur every single day, not weekly, not monthly, every single day, to the point that we're actually pretty close to like I think LA for like one of the worst traffic accidents to occur. The whole way it goes when it comes to renewing your driver's license is that you just simply fill your forms, pay your fees, pass a vision test, and that's it. And now they want to enact like an extra ruling where now you have to do all of those, but now you have to do a written test. And right now, from what I'm seeing in the article and what they're discussing, lawmakers are seeking a targeted approach. So it's not going to like apply to like everyone that has a driver's license. It's only going to apply to like those who have like really bad traffic violations or has a really bad record when it comes to driving in general. In here, they even mention like discussions on the matter are in their early stages, but the chairperson of the House Transportation Committee says he wants to make the targeted for drivers with repeat traffic infractions rather than a requirement for all. Our intent is to not make it hard to get folks' license renewed. We're trying to make sure that the folks who need to go through more of a stringent renewal process are the ones that obviously need refreshers and need reminders of the laws of the road. Which, once again, makes a lot of sense when you consider that a lot of these road accidents occurs because of drunk driving or maybe because something regarding the sun being in front of your eyes when you're driving first thing in the morning, or in the most common occurrence, road rage. And it's led to this point now where Hawaii and states alone are going to now consider boosting highway enforcement after a deadly year of Hawaii roads that have occurred. And again, given like the amount of total deaths that occurred last year, 2025, and in 2024, respectively, it makes a whole lot of sense given that like again, the number of road deaths that happened the previous couple of years may be a bit over exaggerating when you consider that it's over 100 people who have passed away. But you have to consider like where we are at in Hawaii. Like we're a small island. We're not like a big, gigantic, like huge piece of land like in the case of where it is in the mainland of California or God knows wherever, right? So having these rules being set here and having this new written test enforcement being put out, I think is the first step of like trying to stop people who have gone through this whole thing over and over again. Because at the end of the day, what they're clearly doing here is trying to save lives and prevent another tragedy from occurring. Hell, what's even sad about this is that the beginning of this year, like at least a couple weeks in, as of me recording this video, there have been reported like 7 accident deaths that have occurred to kickstart the year 2026, and that's sad, man. And that's honestly, my heart breaks out to anyone and any family member or anyone I know who is going through such a tragedy right here, right now, even back then. But again, all I gotta say though is for me as someone who like knows what it's like driving on the roads of Hawaii, I always try my best to like, stay composed, stay calm, and if there is such aggressive drivers that's out there, you let them pass you as best you can because at the end of the day, you don't want to get into it with an aggressive driver. Why waste your breath, your time trying to like go after an aggressive driver? Because at the end of the day, that aggressive driver may have something up their sleeve that they may not expect from maybe a weapon, a gun, or could be something far, far worse where they chase you down where you live. And again, it's happened numerous times here in Hawaii that it's sadly pretty apparent. And right now, with this new like law that could be in place when people renew their driver's license, I hope that they really lean in on those with numerous traffic violations who have clearly done like a lot of like breaking the law while they're driving, because this is like at the end of the day, we I want people on the road here in Hawaii to like stay safe and drive well and not get into like a really bad, crazy accident and then it just goes to the same song and dance that we come to know over and over again. So yeah, I don't know. I think that with where this is going right now, when if this ever comes up in the near future pretty soon, I think that this will be a really good, considerable thing to have for anyone that wants to renew their driver's license, and hopefully this could help prevent another tragic tragedy from occurring here in Hawaii. But yeah, just want to simply talk about and give my 2 cents about this because it's been in the back of my mind for a while, and I figured to talk about it and just say that yeah, I hope they do this, hopefully, but we'll see. I mean, there's some loopholes here and there that got fixed, but I think at least so far with the proposal, it seems like it's in the right direction. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Later.